Hey everybody, welcome to Courtney Act Unfaithful. This is about Alexis and Trenton. So unfortunately, your girl did not catch the first 8 minutes. So I did not get homegirl's name until later. So yeah, so we meet Trenton. Trenton is the cheater, okay? And we got the PI. She's like using her spy glasses, and we see him dancing with some woman. And like we see him with the same woman again. And they're at the studio doing some freaky dance workout, whatever. I don't know. And they're like dressed to go out. And the PR is like, dang, the only way I can get in is if I get an IV. So like this is drastic measures, okay, to like get the tea. And like he was telling her like, oh, like I want to be in a relationship with you, but we gotta keep it on the DL and like this, that, and the third. And you know, so they're showing, and then they kissed. So then Tammy shows Alexis, ended up getting her name later, the surveillance, and this girl's name in the videos, her name is Kim. And the girl said Alexis said she didn't want to see anymore, like she was over it, whatever. Very mature, very mature. And then like, wait, there's more to see. And she said, Alexis said Kim left the mess, and it was crazy. And then Alexis left. She really didn't want to see any of this. She had enough, okay? And she just wants to, like, I think she chose talk to her first. I don't remember what she chose because I was too busy laughing at her expressions. Like when she was mad, like, yeah. And Alexis felt that Trenton offered emotional safety, and Alexis wasn't kidding. Like, oh, she was beating her. That whole fight had me going like, ooh, ooh, ooh. They were running around the whole salon, like, dang. And like, I was like, they go about to squabble up like Kendrick Lamar in the doggone street. And then Kim said that Trenton said that Alexis was his mother. I'm like, what? I didn't even catch Alexis's age. But does she look like she could have been Trenton's mother? No. And, you know, she blossomed and everything. And, you know, she felt heard and received by the energy of Trenton, okay? And Kim says she's actually been in a relationship with him for a year. Like, what? And then Alexis was going to beat some tail in there. Like, wobble, 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 you know? And Trenton over here saying that, you know, that Alexis don't have time for him. And you said, Trenton said that the relationship with Alexis feels right. And, you know, she started slacking. Like, he feels like he's getting taken for granted. And he said, we like to work it out with Alexis. Then why did you waste Kim's time? Why did you waste Kim's time? And he said Alexis has his heart. And, like, during this situation when Kim is somewhere else, sitting with Ken, you know, Ken's trying to calm her down. And she's like, I feel disrespected and angry. And Alexis kept cutting him off, okay? And Kim said that was her first, and he was like, oh, I see now. And then Alexis said she done and told the cameraman she was done, she was out. And then Kim said she felt led on. And like, so like Kim was like, so who you want to be with, me or her? And he said her. She was like, oh, that's it, I'm out. And she's like, sis, he's all yours, you could take him. Well, I guess that's what she did, because 3 months later she still wants to be with him. She's still kind of with him, and like she's gonna pull back for paying his bills. I guess the part that I missed at the beginning of the episode, she was paying dude's bills or whatever. Like, you was making all that, like she was doing all that fussing and hollering, trying to beat Kim's tail, when meanwhile it was Trenton's fault, because like you weren't doing what you were supposed to be doing at home and making sure that he felt like, you know, like you just wasn't taking him for granted. But that is it for this review. And actually, this is it for like the season, because when January comes, we get to see Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I might review that, I might not. If that does happen, there will be no more reviews on Tuesdays. So it'll just be lives like 6 days a week. It depends. And of course, Help from a Secret Relationship. But usually when I review Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, it does not do well. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is the last Cotton Act review for me for the year.